here? Or you just slowing down?
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Denny here, back with another video, another banger, however you say it nowadays. Just came from the gym. Still got my JBL Endurance P3 headphones on. If you haven't checked out my last video, check it out. It's still going well. This is going on the 3rd week this week, and I have not charged them. I have used them every day for at least a minimum of an hour and 30 minutes. I use them every day in the gym, and I talk on it on the phone with anybody, with everybody. It's been going well. I still haven't changed out the earpiece yet. Like I said, I am going to try it. But let's get back to what this video is about. All right, here we go. Let's get right into it. Today, I want to talk about mental health. I've been thinking about all week what's the next topic I could think about. And it's been on my heart to talk about mental health for some reason. So I deal with mental health issues. We all deal with mental health issues. Depends on your extent. So the things that I talk about today will be how I cope with it. It might not work for you, or it might do work for you. It depends. Try it out. At the end of the day, don't give up. Life is not over. It's still more to live for. Let's go. One thing that helps me cope with my mental health issues, I dealt with anxiety, more so anxiety, panic attacks, depression. But everybody's form is different. You know, my panic attacks was having panic attacks without having a panic attack on the outside. So it's like the outside of you, it feels good, but the inside of you is screaming. Everybody's different. Some people panic attacks are more so emotional on the outside. So mine are totally different. Mine's happened before the pandemic, which I believe during the pandemic, anxiety and stuff rates went up big time. So therapists was getting paid during the time. So right now, one thing that helps me is going to the gym. I go to the gym every day. Now, am I going to the gym to go beat myself up and pump a lot of weights? No, I'm not. Usually I go and I at least try to get in 30 minutes a day on a treadmill walking. That is the minimum I do in the gym every day. Get up and do something. Do something new. Do something for yourself. You know, that helps me big time. You know, and it's not about taking 30 minutes. It could be any time throughout the day. I choose to go early in the morning because I have a family, kids and stuff. You could choose to go early in the morning, any time of the day. Just go. You'll be surprised if you push yourself to do stuff what your body can do. You'll be surprised at what your body can do. Trust me. Just go. I go to Platinum Fitness, pay $10 a month, and just go. It will help out. In the mix of me doing this, I've lost over 100 pounds. I will put a picture up here to show my before and after, and I will also do a video in the future of my weight loss program and how I lost the weight, because I am a vegan. So I do a lot of things differently. If you guys want to hear about that, put down in the comments. I will do a video on that too. Number two, do something different in your life. That can go with going to the gym, do gardening, reading. Do something different. Most of the time you have anxiety and panic attacks because you're probably doing the same thing every day that causes you to have those anxiety and panic attacks and depression. So do something different with your life. Something you out of the norm. Hiking, swimming, anything out of the norm. Change your mindset. That's how you change your mindset. You get your mind out of that pattern by doing something different. Now, these are going to be quick. I'm not going into in depth too much because I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a therapist. It's just things that help me out, to help me cope during the times that I do deal with mental health issues. Number three, journal. Now, I'm not perfect at this, but they say journaling work. I tried it for a few weeks and it did work, but my problem is I was not consistent. So I'll be doing like every 3 days, every other day, and then I'll just skip it all the above. But journaling, it does help you put your thoughts that's in your head on paper. And in the mix of doing that, then that will come to my number 4. You might just realize that your situation is not as worse as it might seem. There are people out here who are going through a lot more. Cancer, diseases, homelessness, all this stuff. People are going through a lot more. So I know it feels like what you're going through is the worst that can happen. Look on the news. I don't even watch the news. Look on the news. It's a lot of shit going on. It's a lot worse than what's going on with you. Realize the situation is not the worst it can be. Also, that will go to my, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4. My 5th one would be cut out your triggers. Everybody has a trigger. Everybody has a trigger. I know you might think you don't know why. Always, when I first started out going through little anxiety studies, I don't know why. Why is this happening? This is not me. But it's something that's triggering it. Everybody has something that's triggering it. It could be loud noises. It could be your family. It could be your job. It could be you. You are your worst enemy. So you have to cut out your trigger. You cut out your triggers, it will help. Like, one thing that helped me was social media. Like, social media was one of my triggers. You keep watching social media, all you see is the worst. On the Shade Room, CNN, all that stuff, all they show you is the worst. And that eventually gets installed in your mind. So I cut out social media for a while. Now I go on there every now and then. Now I have control of it. Now I know I can go on there. I can cut it on and off when I want to. But start with that. It sucks. I know people might say, how can I live without social media? Trust me, there are a million other things to do. Social media is not the end all. Keeping up with the hottest trend is not the end all. It might just change your mindset. Next one is keep going no matter what. That's probably the most important one that I have on here. Keep going no matter what. It's one thing that, as I learned with going through this, is it will pass. Now that pass might be just for a short moment. You might don't even realize it, because you're so much into your mind. You're so used to feeling like that, so you don't even realize that it has passed. But keep going. It will pass, and when it does pass, you cannot revert back, because all it is a cycle. It's a cycle of life. That's all it is. You're gonna get better. You're gonna go back. You're gonna get better. You're gonna go back. It honestly, anxiety never goes away. People deal with anxiety their whole life. We gotta live with it. We gotta learn how to cope with it. Now, next one is find the positive out of what you're going through. Like, since I've been going through mine, I feel like I've been the most focused ever. I've been hitting my gym goals, losing 100 pounds, hitting my goals in school, getting degrees, getting a good job, all that good stuff. Find the positive. Sit down, think about it, and find the positive. Something that you have changed to cope with it. Don't just let it beat you. Laying in bed, sitting them open around is letting it beat you. Don't let it beat you. Trust me, it's hard. I know it is hard. Keep pushing. It will pass. People deal with this stuff for 10 plus years. Some people deal with it forever. Everybody would tell you, oh, I'm over. They still have some sense of anxiety, depression, or whatever you go through, mental health. My next one will be talk to somebody. Sometimes when you say talk to somebody, it doesn't mean talk to your spouse. Sometimes you do gotta go to a therapist or talk to somebody else outside of the norm. When you talk to somebody that is in the norm, you seem to not open up or tell them everything that you want to say, or everything that you would say in your head. Talk to somebody else. That helps. That's probably the one thing that helped me doing therapy, is talking to somebody else, not in the household, and just getting things out that you probably wouldn't say in front of that person in the norm. And not to say that you wouldn't say it, but you probably you're thinking of their reaction, you're thinking of how they're gonna think about you, you're thinking of all those things. Talk to somebody else. That definitely would help. And lastly, start a routine. Oh yes, but to talk to somebody else, talk to yourself. Sometimes talking in the mirror, you ain't crazy now. Sometimes talking in the mirror to yourself is a big upkeep. It talk positive to yourself. That does help. Lastly, start a routine. Guys, starting a routine helps out not with just mental health, it just helps out with just life. Like me getting up at 5:30 a.m. every day, it helps out with life. You know, me used to getting up at 10 o'clock, you miss a good chunk of the day. By the time you get up at 10 o'clock, probably take you an hour to get out of bed and take you an hour to do whatever you go do. You probably didn't start eating breakfast around 12. You didn't miss half of the day. So get up, make a routine. Get your body on a different routine. Get out of the norm, guys. Like I said, I ain't gonna go too much into it, but these are the things that help me out. If you want me to go in depth, I can do a video going in depth. I can take each section and go on and do a video of it. I don't mind. I'm at the point of my life where I am open. You know, I don't really care about what people think. So I would definitely go in deep into that, but I'm not a therapist, guys. I'll let you know that. Just a fair warning. These are things that help me cope. It's your boy Denny. Like and subscribe if you like this one. If you want me to keep making videos like this, let me know. Also, don't forget, mental health is real. I know you guys see it. You see it on the internet. You see it everywhere. Mental health is real. However, don't give up. Life is not over. There's so much more to life. Trust me. I know it seems like it would never end, but don't give up. You need somebody to talk to, shoot me a DM. Put your Instagram in the comments. We can talk. I'm gonna put my Instagram in the comments. We can talk. We can cope with this shit together. You guys have a good day. Denny, out.